What's up, my friends? We are here to talk about how bad the Assassin's Creed Magic set that's coming up looks. Hit the details. They don't paint a pretty picture, right? So, first things first, I'm gonna grab the live stream link. We'll share that in the Discord, and we will proceed from there. Okay. All right, there we go. That's good. So now just switch the chat so I can see it all properly. And we have done the initial clickitude. Now for some sugar water. All right. All right. Here we go with the hellos. What up? Curtis, Gossett, Clayton, Eng, Picard, Gerthulu, Millmaster, Yamagoro, Jess, Clayton, Lasagna, Beasley, Shelton, Mendoza, bum, 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 bum. Every day, Robotic, Banana, Loco, Felonious T, Nah, Gianna, Kurt, Bino, Kensuke, Zircon, Huckleberry, David. Hello. I think I got everybody. At least everybody who has said hello in the chat or whatever. So hello to any lurkers. And I suppose anybody who watches afterwards. This is a hello from beyond the grave because I'm already dead. You know how you see the light from a star and you're like, oh, that star is already dead? Well, I'm a star. So if you're seeing me, I'm already dead. All right. All right. What up, Francis? What's up, Error? How's it going, guys? So, Wizards dropped a bunch of details. I guess they knew. Tama must have slipped them the word that I had to deal with medical stuff today. I had to go and see the doctor, and I got other follow-up than whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't need to get into all that. The short of it is that Wizards knew. They knew that I was distracted, and so it was a good time to try and slip this information out. But I found it. I saw it, even though I was busy. I saw it, and yeah, the Assassin's Creed thing. It's hilarious how hedgy they are getting about all of it. So there's basically it's going to be Aftermath-esque. So they released an image that breaks down like what the boosters are and everything because they're called play boosters, and it's because Wizards is now just full on playing with us for real. For real. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's just rip the band-aid off. Let's just grab the image. And where is it? There it is. Okay. So take a look at it all big for a second. Actually, you know what? I'll just keep it smaller to start with since it just shows a bunch of card slots. And we'll have it bigger when it's time to break down, I guess, each individual element of the pack. But first, I just want to talk about overall what this product is and what it represents in the current state of Magic the Gathering. So this is another foray into the universes beyond. These are play boosters. So yeah, McGraw, that's not what the pack looks like. That's just an image that Wizards decided to use, I guess, for like a booster stand-in. Oh, you mean the backs of the cards? Yeah, they don't whatever, man. Wizards of the Coast has like accidentally officially used the backs of cards that have the 6 dots, right? They accidentally used the one with purple on the back, so I'm not surprised they didn't spend a ton of time with this mock-up here, right? But you know, yeah, actually here, screw it. I am gonna make it big and we'll talk about the breakdown of like the actual packs. Okay, so my friends, take a look at this. This is the Ultimate Play Mega Beyond Assassin's Creed Get Excited boosters. So they break down into, wait, I wrote it down somewhere for myself, but whatever. I guess I'm just gonna have to squint at the screen like a magoo. Hold on, let me make it bigger on my side too. Okay, so there we go. That'll make it easier. We've got in the first 1 to 3 slots of your pack, like slots 1, 2, and 3, you get a non-foil uncommon. In slot 4, you get a non-foil land or scene card. In slot 5, you get a non-foil rare or a mythic. In slot 6, you get a traditional foil. In slot 7, you get a booster fun non-foil or foil. And in slot 8, you get a token or ad card. And yeah, you'll notice that I stopped at 8 cards in the entire booster. And that's only if you're very, very generous and count the ad/token insert as a card, right? And no, there is no list for this as far as I understand. So it's 7 card boosters. It's 7 card boosters, these play boosters. And I love the entire, like, the acknowledgement that rarity symbols don't mean anything in Magic anymore. We've already seen it with them just slapping random symbols all over different commander decks and things like that, going, well, this one's rare and this one's uncommon and whatever. And then with the secret layer cards, where they're just like, okay, this one, look, check it out, they're all mega rares now. Sure, okay. And then now they're going, we're not gonna have any commons in the pack. And it's like, I have news for you. Your uncommons are commons. There's going to be 3 of them in every single pack. That's almost 50% of the booster pack, and that's not including the fact that other cards in these other slots can, guess what, be uncommon. So uncommons are commons, rares are uncommons, and mythics are the rares that show up sometimes, I guess, is really how it breaks down. It's insane to me that they only have 7 cards in this pack. You guys, this situation is hilarious in how, like, high on crack Wizards was when they came up with all this. Because get this, what if I told you guys, remember this really feels like March of the Machine Aftermath, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel like Aftermath, like, a lot? Doesn't it stink of Aftermath, right? Guys, remember Aftermath? Remember that set when Wizards was like, hey guys, we're doing Aftermath. It's a really cool idea. Here's what we're doing. So we had March of the Machine, right? The big epic confrontation. The Phyrexians are reaming the multiverse. Oh no! Stop! Please, Phyrexia. Please stop. Oh, they've been defeated. Good. Now it's time. Roll the epilogue. This is the great wrap up to the story. We hand you a handful of random cards in booster packs that have the same kind of setup, except they're 5 card packs, where it's just like you get a bunch of uncommons and like a rare. Those packs sucked so bad to open. Everybody hated it. And on top of that, the way it was sold to us was like, yo, this is going to be the epilogue. This is the story, like, fulfillment. You get the follow-up and everything. And it's like, so why are all the cards random and they don't really have flavor text mostly and don't really seem to actually show any of the epilogue? Why did Aftermath feel exactly like they went, yo, what if we made a slightly bigger set and then just cut part of that set off? Or what if we kept the reject cards that we booted from the set for not being good enough or because they disrupt draft, and then we just sold them as a side product where we try and get people to pay like 2 or 3 times the normal price when you compare it to a regular booster? And people will argue like, well, none of the commons matter. That's not a fair argument. Going, you know what? A lot of the crap that Wizards designs isn't worth owning, so you should just pay them more for less. What? Like, that logic doesn't fly with me, right? And it didn't fly with anybody. So here's the thing about Aftermath. Here's Here's the hilarious thing about Aftermath. Aftermath was the birth of a whole new world for Wizards, a whole new type of set, and they went ham on it. What if I told you Aftermath was just the first, and then there's 2 more that they made, right? Like I don't know about how many more after that, but they made 2 more. They made like 2 more. They just like, yep, we're epiloguing here. They're called what is it? Epilogue sets? Yeah. So it's an epilogue set. But play boosters are similar to epilogue sets, and they're saddled with the same kind of problems. These are going to be extremely unsatisfying to open, right? Maybe opening 1 pack, but like unless you're a hardcore Assassin's Creed fan, this is just gonna suck. Aftermath had like 60 cards, and they did this 100 card play thing. At the same time, they were so high on this epilogue concept that what if I told you that Thunder Junction had its own epilogue set? What if I told you they did an Aftermath for Thunder Junction? Well, they did. That's what they did. So I totally firmly believe this falls into the same categories. You know how with the Clue set, they've used so much of the art they already had kicking around and couldn't use? I think it falls into the same category of, look, we commission all this art, use more of it. So cards that can't make it into the set, we'll make a side set. It doesn't have to be draft ready. We'll just say it's for the story and to serve lore, but we won't actually put the effort in to make it feel like that at all to anybody. Like, bro, I love the lore. I love the flavor. If that set had felt like an actual, like, epilogue Aftermath, it'd be great. But they went, check out this artwork with Nahiri with their arms where there's still spikes, and wait, what are you doing? Why are you showing us this stuff where like things have, this isn't an Aftermath. We have the art kicking around and you're buying it. And it's like, it's so obvious as that's what they've done. So Thunder Junction is in a hilarious spot right now where basically it goes like this. As far as I'm concerned, they have the extra leftovers from Thunder Junction. They go, we'll make it an epilogue set. It's going to be epic. And then they went, oh no, they hate Aftermath. They hate Aftermath. What do we do? What do we do? You know what? Take out the list cards. Now, they haven't officially announced this. They've been somewhat cryptic by going, Thunder Junction's list is going to be noticeably shorter than other sets. And that is because what they're going to do is put the epilogue back into Thunder Junction. So all the cards that they took out originally because they were like, well, we'll sell it as a side set and whatever just to try and milk these chumps. Now they've turned around and gone, we got to do something. We'll just cram it in as the list. Who knows? They won't accept it as one of these rip-off sets. They were so sure it was going to work. But here's the problem. Assassin's Creed, too far along down the production line for them to go, oh, no. This is basically, they call them like parallel style products. It's basically the same difference as an epilogue booster, but with just 2 more cards. Like, bro, it's Skiza-Liza Ding Dong. You've got the slot for the scene card or the land, right? Scene cards are those special ones from like the Lord of the Rings where when you put them together, they make a panorama. That part's kind of cool overall. I like when they do that stuff with artwork. That's a fun idea. I ain't against that. But, bro, I've opened Aftermath. I opened 1 box of it, and it was just miserable. It's a miserable experience. It's more repetitive than Fallen Empires, and I didn't think that was possible. Except Fallen Empires wasn't set at this insane price point where Wizards is literally like, let's just see how much we can skis them for. So this Assassin's Creed set, they're like, okay, we heard the feedback of people. They're like, the product was pretty much already designed, but they were able to tweak it a bit. What do you mean by tweak it a bit? What changes did they make that made it a better product actually, right? For real. And when it comes to the price point, they're like, we heard the price point is a problem for people with Aftermath, and we've kind of done what we can in regards of a product that's already been made. Like, it's this total like, yeah, we know you don't like the high prices, and you're not going to like the price on this, but we're going to try and pretend like it's going to be okay. Assassin's Creed is going to be a huge fucking ripoff, bro. Like an absolute absolute skis. If you think, like, bro, think about this for a second. They put out Aftermath with like balls out confidence, like, yo, this is gonna kick it, it's gonna kill it, and then they priced it accordingly. The Assassin's Creed stuff is going to cost even more than that, bro. They're gonna want to probably have you pay the same cost or more as the regular 14 card like new play. Man, I get them all twisted up now. We got play. We got Beyond boosters. Is that what these are? That's what I'm getting it all twisted up. There's so much. These dickhead numpty ass fucks come along and go, yo. So we're getting rid of, like, set boosters and draft boosters are causing a lot of confusion in the market and problems. So we're discontinuing draft boosters and set boosters because having two types of boosters is super confusing for people. So we're replacing them both with play boosters. And guess what? Bringing in Beyond boosters. Wait. Hold on. Wait, are we just back to... Wait, never mind. Business as usual. Nothing to see here. Deedly-dee. Like... It's the most... It's the most ridiculous shit that they're pulling. So Assassin's Creed is going to need to make its money on the back of Assassin's Creed, not on Magic. What chump, dumb fuck idiot's going to buy 7-card booster packs? Like, Wizards only gets to put their finger in your ass for like a minute before you go, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't need to be whole diddled by you. Like, this is absurd. I don't care for your come hither finger. So it's gonna fucking flop. How can it not? They're like, we're looking for a mid-range kind of thing between our regular products and like the full-on size products, between secret layers and full sets. We want an in-between mid-offering for Universe Beyond. Like, bro, they made a ton of money on Lord of the Rings. Like, a ton of money. But they also had to pay crazy licensing fees. Like, big-ass licensing fees. And so they're sitting there going, we're barely ahead this year. And Wizards of the Coast is going to be down in 2024, they're saying. That Hasbro straight up admitted that Wizards is in decline now, and Wizards is their fucking lifeblood. Like, we are, and they've also said that going forwards from now on, it's 2 main Universe Beyond sets every fucking year. This Clue shit, now that I'm thinking about it, really just screams of them desperately looking for more Universe Beyond, like, just find something to tie it into that can make us money, like, anything. Our product sucks, tie it to something that works. And it's like, Magic is a strong, awesome product on its own. Stop diluting it so much. Like, I gotta hold on till September. That's what I realized. Bloomburrow's not coming till September. Until then, it's pew, pew, pew. Let's shoot 'em up, Cowboys. And then, if I'm not remembering it wrong, we're going on the death races with the monster trucks, bro. So yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The Assassin's Creed product is going to be an abject failure, and they know it. They know it to the point where they literally abandoned the multiple other ones that they were doing because they knew, all right, we're done. We're done. So they go, hey, let's just keep milking Universes Beyond. But how do you? Like, Lord of the Rings was probably the biggest lightning in a bottle you can have when it comes to this, because it dovetails with Magic the Gathering's fantasy feel, right? So it fits in, even if it isn't exactly Magic. It doesn't really feel like that much of a Universe Beyond, because, oh wow, actually I remember like a Lord of the Rings before Magic was even a thing, and hey, they're the same kind of thing. That's fine. That's fine, right? That's, well, all right, whatever, same kind of deal. Not that big a deal. And then you've got the fact that they also pulled off that One Ring promotion quite well on every level. The ring was found quickly. Well, maybe for a little bit longer, but, you know, Wizards got to sell a bunch of stuff. It got sold in a high-profile way, so it made a big splash. And nothing's going to do that. Like, nothing on Marvel is going to cause this level of insanity, because Marvel has been systematically destroying the goodwill and, even more importantly, the interest of their audience. Like, bro, I was never a big Marvel fanboy, but there was a time where I would watch any Marvel movie because I knew at the bare minimum I would be entertained. And then it switched to anytime a Marvel movie came out, the default was, this is going to be awful. I think Doctor Strange 2 was the one that really cemented it for me. But somewhere along the lines between Doctor Strange 2 and that Loki show and everything, it just really gelled that Marvel's done. Like, they used to really know how to tell good stories, and or at least like entertaining stories. And then they lost it, bro. They lost it. And it just became like, I remember, what was it? Like the third Ant-Man movie or whatever comes along, and Carly's like, oh, hey, the new whatever movie's out. And I'm like, why would I care? And she's like, you like the first one? I'm like, yeah, it was great. I loved the first one. And she's like, what about this one? I'm like, I guarantee it's going to be awful. It's a Marvel movie. Everyone we see now sucks. And she was just like, oh, yeah, that's right. And we both were just like, let's not bother watching it. And then you see reviews of it, and you're like, oh, hey, look, Ant-Man's told to take a back seat to these other characters. And this isn't done in an exciting and fun way. It's done in a, screw you, we have moments we want to have, but we're not willing to write to those moments. We're going to do them anyways. If you have a brain, eat a bag, right? So Marvel is a trash fire now. And Wizards is going, we're teaming up with Marvel. Wow. It's like bringing in your 90-year-old wife and going, yo, I just married this lady. She's going to revitalize our family. And it's like, I don't know how to explain the concept of fertility to you, but I got really, really bad news for you. Marvel's a 90-year-old lady. It's not so, oh, check it out, it's a smoking on 20-year-old. Not no more, son. She's got a lot of years on her. So you have fun doing that dance and see what you get. It's not going to be record-breaking sales. That's for sure. You know? Ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. Hey, what up, Brent? How you doing, buddy? So yeah, where's the money coming from, right? You got the top level guys going, I'm getting mine, who cares? That's what's going on right now. The Hasbro squeeze. Get as much money as you can out of this. Magic's becoming a big old lemon with no juice in it, son. Like none of it. Like none of it. None of it. Like the Markov Manor Play Booster stuff is bad enough. And we're just going into worse garbage. Like for real. How many people does Assassin's Creed even bring in? And look at how greedy they get with it. They print 7 fucking cards. Hey, do you want Enzo? Well, then you better fucking bend over so we can put it in your Enzo. You know? Like it's 7 fucking cards that cost them about a dime to print. And they're like, oh, this is such a margin-rich game, so yeah, you can pay $8 a booster or whatever. It's fucking ridiculous. It's insanity. Magic is fucking decaying. And some people just don't seem to get it, man. They're like, everything's fine, man. Don't even worry. I don't know why you gotta point out these problems and worry about it. It's like, well, go have fun then. Enjoy yourself. I ain't here to stop you, but I can't not see it, right? It's like there's a giant hole in the sky, and it's just spreading. And people are like, what are you talking about, man? Everything's fine. It's like, bro, there's a hole. Whatever, man. Have your fun. Have your fun, but eventually the sky's going to be gone. That's probably a great analogy, too, because people, whatever, Chicken Little, the sky's falling. Nah, man, sky's disintegrating. It's not falling. Everything's eroding and evaporating. That's it. That's it. Nintendo, do I remember when Wizard says that they would print in-universe versions? Yeah, well, they're just, here's what they were actually saying. Anytime a card becomes valuable enough on the secondary market from a secret layer that has an IP that they can't reprint on their own, then they'll happily make a Universes Beyond. But if it's not something that they can jack you for $40 for, then they don't give a shit, right? It's like that Sakashima stuff. Buy the secret layer, it's got Sakashima. Why do you think we made sure to put Sakashima at the front? Why do you think when we show the ads, we show that one? It's like the one card in the entire secret layer super drop that is worth anything on the secondary market now, based on our own metrics. Buy it, because we're about to reprint Sakashima again in another set, because we can't help ourselves. It's crazy. The way that they're operating, man. Like, seriously, all this stuff. like look at how far away this is from when they brought out Magic 30, right? They're still just trying to pull skis. They're just like, yo, we want to rip you off, bro. We want to rip you off. We're just going to keep trying to find ways until you let us. Like, bro, they've mandated that at least 2 out of every 6 sets that are made in the year have to be Universes Beyond. They're already going a third. And like that eats up a bunch of profit by by connecting the IP to it, right? Their licensing fees are significant. That's something that they listed as a problem, man. So it's absolutely wild to see. Jojo, what do I see happening to Magic in the future? I mean, I could only see things in the most broadest of terms because they continue to astound me with their arrogance. And the only possible assumption I can make is that the people at the absolute tip top of Hasbro are just getting as much cash as they can before they jettison. Like literally Buddy, who's in charge of Hasbro, was in charge of Wizards of the Coast. He knows how margin rich it is. And he might just be saying, screw what happens to Magic. Screw what happens to Hasbro. I'm just here for a few years. Just burn it all. Sell it all. Who cares? Whatever, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that money. I don't care. The game will be gone in a few years. Like Magic will still... I'm sure if the whole thing collapses under Hasbro, they'll probably end up selling it to somebody else. And Magic will still be produced in some form because it can't... Like, Magic can't instantaneous collapse, right? It can only slowly degrade, which takes a long time. But I mean, there's just so many things they've done to push it down that path. So I see for the short term, at the bare minimum, I see the erosion of the player base continuing, because what is there to really bring people in and retain them, right? Wizards of the Coast they're just scattershot trying to randomly grab anybody they can, and the people they grab in this fashion, Warhammer players who hop in for the Warhammer stuff, that's all they care about. They're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to get Doctor Who stuff. Nope, they're already gone like a month later. Doctor Who people, same deal. Check it out, I got my electro butt strobe for the Doctor Who's got their thumb in my butt, and I'm good. And I played Magic for 2 weeks and built a Doctor, count me the Doctor deck, and I'm done, bye. Right? Because that's all they came for. That's all they came for. They came for trivia night, and you only have trivia night once a year. Actually, you never have trivia night again, so they never come back. It's like this disconnect. Magic was doing great for a long time, building its own worlds, and then they just went, we gotta find things to appeal to people and drag them in. And it's like, it's the mentality that they're maybe they just view Magic as another toy. And because they're just horribly mismanaging all the toys. I don't know. But I see the prices getting more and more absurd. And them just getting cheaper and cheaper by trying to give us less and less. But I don't know where the bottom is. Rootfish, you don't see Magic cards being sold in big chain resale. Oh yeah, no, like Wizards has set up this insane environment where like the places that would carry their products just won't, because of the price absurdities and getting stuck with dead product. Wizards knows they're making dead product, right? They're just making pure garbage now. And people are getting stuck with it, and they're not willing to be the bag holders on it anymore. So the big chains go, no, we don't want any of it. It's crap. And they're like the individual stockists that are the ones that make these deals and stuff with Walmart just go, I'm going to carry stuff that's actually worth it. Magic isn't worth it. They don't make good products anymore. So I'm just going to lose money until I have to sell it at a discount. I'm not here to subsidize other people's gaming habits, you know? So they get out of it. You got game stores that are in the most brutal position where you literally have some game stores going, okay, I can buy a box from my distributor for $117. Amazon will sell it for $120, right? So to match Amazon, you buy a box for $117, and then you add $3 to it, and now you can compete with Amazon, right? Because obviously you can't compete with Amazon. $3 is where you got to get all your profit, pay all your bills, pay for your building. How many boxes you got to churn at $3 of profit? No business is going to buy a product for $117. They can only sell it for $120. It's absurdity. So Wizards has made it like more and more impossible for LGSs to actually stock their products. And if they're not stocking their products, the players aren't going to come. It's a knock-on effect, and people not coming out. This is diminishing returns. This mentality of like people need to get together and play, and I don't give a fuck about this whole like the casuals out. You have no fucking idea of the path between LGSs and casuals or the actual number of casuals or anything. So this market data that they're going off of, if they have all this great data, then why aren't they fucking killing it? Why are they making all these stupid decisions based around trying to milk commander players, right? These fucking stupid Beyond boosters aren't designed for players. They're not designed for like drafting and sealed. They're just designed to what? Have some random cards to try and appeal to Assassin's Creed players, and who else? Commander players. Because everything is for Commander players, because every single casual player is a Commander player according to Wizards, and they outnumber everybody, and they don't pay attention to any rules, and they'll buy infinite amount of product. It's fucking absurd. They're just living on lies. It's not reality. It's not reality. So yeah, it's gonna be rough for a fucking while. Like, how many different IP deals, and it's just gonna ratchet up, right? As they get more desperate, the answer's gonna be try and replicate the Lord of the Rings thing more and more, and they're gonna have spent less and less time developing their own worlds. So when it's time to, they won't fucking know how anymore, right? It'll just be like, we only know how to adapt things. See, you trim down the workforce, and you just have us to adapt to these things, and you barely give us any time to work on them. So, like, here's the thing about Magic. When it comes to booster pack games and stuff, man, they're a fucking ripoff. Like, you pay a bunch of money for a booster pack for fucking game pieces, bro, right? And, like, it's fine when your game is fine. Like, I didn't bitch about the fact that Magic cards had all these fucking prices, secondary market, whatever, when it felt natural, just based on normal supply and demand, with Wizards intentionally creating their own artificial scarcity, but on a level that didn't feel like they're just taking the piss, right? And then now it's like, you don't know, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it anymore. The price pack is completely disconnected from reality. You put in less work than ever. The card quality is worse than ever. You spent years trying to cram your fucking politics down our throats, and then you fucking ruined sets like the Brothers' War by doing that, because you spent more time figuring out how you could make the story not about the brothers, because that didn't go with your current agenda. So you literally wanted to nostalgia milk us for our favorites like Urza and go, no, he's the villain, and actually the story's about his wife. And it's like, sorry, what is it you're trying to sell us? Can you just stop with whatever all this crap is? So you get that, and that's when, like, there was so much good stuff put into that set. There was a bunch of good stuff shoved into the Brothers' War. The written story is nonsense about his wife, and they crammed Transformers into the fucking nonsense. And then they're just, from there on... Dark Star sure says, Jeeves, put my name on the board. Listen, bro, I had to fire the butler. We don't got no money now, so I have to put it on the board myself. I got to do it myself. All right, Dark Star, you're Lord of the Board. Like, what are they, like, how are things supposed to get better when no effort is being made to make them better? Because the company views us as chumps. They view us as fools. They tell us stupid lies like Aftermath is a story set. No, it's a leftover set. You're bringing me somebody else's leftover dinner, putting it on the plate, and going, here's the dinner I prepared for you, sir. By the way, it'll be full price. And it's like, what? But this is like a third of a steak and like a pile of eaten up mashed potatoes and stuff? Correct. Full price. No. What? Yeah, no. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You're not getting any of my money. What? Goodbye. Why is everyone leaving the restaurant? You're not allowed to do that. We're trying to monetize our garbage. Fuck you, buy it at premium prices, assholes. Foils coming out fucking whiteboarded. These are our premium foils. We don't highlight elements of them anymore. We don't even pay the printers to sharpen their blades so the edges will look nice. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. A worthless, bent up, fucked up edged foil in every pack of Assassin's Creed. Only $10 for 7 cards, because why the fuck should you be able to buy a Magic card for less than $1? Every single card we print, you should pay us a fucking dollar for. So what if it costs us a penny to make it? So what if it's printed to poor quality? Fuck you, you should pay $2, bro. If we could, we would give you cards that fucking disintegrate on you. Fuck you. All your money belongs to us. You're just an obstacle to us giving the money to our shareholders, you worthless dickhead. Oh, you wanted a game? Fuck you. $200, open your mouth, I'ma spit in it. It's ridiculous. Jojo, you went from player to collector and then to not buying at all. It's a common story now, man. Because, bro, all your money belongs to us. It's all disconnected from reality. It's ridiculous. It's like going up to somebody with $1 and be like, give me $6 for this. What? Give me $6 for this. No, it's a terrible deal. Oh, guy, we're facing major headwinds here. Major headwinds. First, they won't pay $1,000 for like 4 boosters. This is bullshit. Then they won't buy 5 card packs because there's like no variety and it's overpriced. We know there's no variety and it's overpriced. Why do you think we like it so much? So yeah, man, people just turn around and go, fuck it, man. Just proxy, they just bail, and can you blame them? No. No. Of course not. It's ridiculous. It's pure absurdity. 7 fucking cards, man. 7 cards. Because they have to keep pushing the fucking lineup. Line's got to go higher, guys. Investors got whatever, man. Hey, we found a money mine in the pit of the earth, and it made us an extra $1 trillion this year. So now next year we got to get $1.5 trillion, even though the mine's gone and there's no way to get any of that near that level of money. Okay, that's just how it works, man. That's just how it works. So Magic's gonna get fucking gutted more and more trying to get every dollar. Did I see video game companies want to charge between $80 to $100 for games now? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it aches my bag, bro. $90 fucking dollars. $90 for give us $90 in advance for an unfinished game. Why? Because we'll give you MC Hammer Pants that have My Little Pony prints on them. And it's like, sorry, what? Yeah, if you don't pre-order the game, then you won't have the My Little Pony Hammer Pants and everyone will think you're a loser. No, I'm not going to prepay you for a buggy, broken bullshit experience where you're just like, well, thanks for the money. We already been collecting interest on it, spending it, recording the profits, giving it out to the shareholders. We'll fix the game maybe or whatever. Oh, you want a Bethesda special like canvas bag and stuff? Here's a cheap plastic sack of crap. We're just going to rip you off hardcore. Here's your garbage Nuka-Cola bottle where we just went ahead and made this big fat plastic thing and put it around a regular bottle. We'll just lie. Lie to you constantly. Lying, thieving fucking scumbags that can suck my dick. Once upon a time, you could buy a game and the game would just work. And then you could buy expansions and they were actual fucking expansions that felt like, whoa, this really expands the game out and adds a lot to it. And now you can't even buy the fucking full game regularly. Baldur's Gate reversing that trend. Nice to see. But games will just be like, hey, you want fast travel? You got to pay to unlock that. No, asshole. I already fucking paid you $90 for this game. Yeah, no, but you didn't know. We're like Destiny or whatever. Remember. You didn't pay for a game. You paid for a content distribution shell. I'm going to use your anus as a content distribution shell, okay? Because fuck you. I'm not fucking paying $90 for the right to buy more shit from you. I love Final Fantasy, but I'll be fucked if I'm gonna pay those greedy vampires square 3 times for Final Fantasy VII. A game you fucking wrote before you're redoing, and you want me to pay 3 installments of a full price game? Fuck you, your mother and your grandmother. All the way to the moon, motherfucker. Like, that's insane. Fuck you. So no. You can get amazing indie games like Vampire Survivors. Awesome, so much fun. Yeah, it's not the deepest game in the world, but the value is good, right? It's a fun game. You can get a lot of awesome games for reasonable prices. But yeah, Magic's completely just lost their minds. Just lost their minds. That's right, Hellman. Parent company going broke is one of the biggest threats to Magic in a long time. It absolutely is. Hasbro is dying. And Wizards is just dragging them along. We'll keep you alive, Papa. And Hasbro's like, let me drink some more of your blood. Come here. Like, that's what's going on, man. Right? Wizards is getting anemic. They're not going to be able to drag... We're not going to be able to drag Hasbro along for that much longer, dude. Have I seen Pal World? I've seen conversation around it, but, like, I haven't... I heard it was Pokemon, and since I didn't care about Pokemon, I never bothered to really check it out. But I know it's like the new hotness, like Among Us was. But I'm bad for I'm bad for not riding trends, unless the trend is kicking Wizards in the dick for being skis bags. Because I'm all about that trend. I guess it's not a trend. Most people don't do it. Whatever. I'll keep doing it. Because fuck that, man. Right? That's it. Fix your shit. I don't know how long it's going to take. And it's disheartening, but... whatever, man. I'm gonna keep watching, because honestly, like, they astound me at the rapid pace they're just tunneling down into the earth. We can go lower. We can go lower with this, you know? Truly, what are the depths? Are they going to full-on Lifesaver Christmas book this one? Because that's where I feel like it's eventually going to go. The good news is, I mean, there's so much Magic in the world that for all of us who want to play, there's always going to be enough kicking around. But at the same time, you don't want it to end. You want to know there's always going to be new fun stuff coming along. That's a good feeling, right? That's a good feeling. In one way, we've been spoiled by having Magic for 30 years, but that doesn't allow or justify the greedy bullshit that Wizards is pulling, right? We're lucky that something else didn't destroy the game, but that doesn't give them the right to just go, let's see how much we can bilk these chuds for. So yeah. I mean, if Hasbro doesn't change what they're doing, they're just draining money from Wizards, and they're trying to use the money from Wizards to keep their company going, to grow their company, to handle other, like, debts and things that they've had. Like, it's crazy. Man, Wizards of the Coast is going to be what we use to pay off our debts, and what we use to cover getting new things, and innovation, and also to pay all you guys. And it's like, where does this come from? Like, where are you going to get this money? Like, it's all... It's disconnected from reality. All right, well, I'm going to top up my beverage, add some more root beer in here. So, I will be right back, my friends. All right, I'm back. Hold on, what's this here? Oh, Fisher just stole the board. Should actually pay attention to the amount if I'm going to write on the board. Thanks for the PayPal super chat, Fisher. Sorry if I didn't see your message about it in the chat. Once a certain number of people are in the stream, it gets a lot harder to see what everybody's saying. So I ain't ignoring anybody, but when there's hundreds and hundreds of you, you know, like 200 or so, it starts to, well, actually, I mean, let's be real. Once we start to get up past about 75 to 100, it really starts to become noticeable that I'm not really able to keep up with what everybody's saying. Boom, boom, boom. All right. All right, there we go, Fisher. Broccoli, you think any cookie you don't personally bake is no good? Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess, you know what, most of the good cookies I've had are homemade, and Carly did make the one that I just had, so I haven't encountered a lot of great store-bought cookies, but I do like those golden Oreos, because they're like, they're kind of like the Grow Guide cookies from back in the day, man, so I can get down with that. Speaking of stuff I can get down with, on a fun note, it looks like a former employee of Wizards of the Coast might be sending me a little package. It's maybe gonna happen. You never know. Not everything happens. Sometimes people get hit by buses, so anything can happen. Sometimes people forget. Who knows? But just putting it out there that maybe sometime down the road, something cool like might show up in the mail. Who knows? Who knows? But that's fun. Bloomberg is set 101, is it? Synthetic Evil's membership message. I'm surprised that Hasbro never tried to do Gatewatch versus the Avengers set Secret Lair. I wouldn't have been surprised at all if at some point they had considered trying to do a crossover with Marvel earlier and couldn't make it happen, because the Gatewatch very much was aping the whole Marvel setup 100%. They were totally doing that. And it was very, very obvious, right? So, like, right up to the end game thing. And they wanted to be like, no, man. We just, like, we're totally not. But, yeah. So, they went from, like, trying to just straight up copy Marvel to full on, let's just cross over with everybody we can, right? Just as the most people you've seen here. Yeah, this is a definitely above average turnout. There's been, I think the highest number of people I've ever had in one of my streams was like 750, and that was a lot. It's a lot of people, man. I see why some streamers are just like, I don't actually read the chat. I don't know. I mean, it feels weird to me. It would feel weird to ignore you guys, but I get why some people just decide that the huge undulating wall of text is like, you know, especially you start to get up into thousands of people. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Google, you want to know what's going on with the Assassin's Creed set? Well, no problem, buddy. This stream is going to be uploaded over to my stream archive channel later on. So within the next 24 hours or so, the archive channel will have it available. So if you missed any part of the stream, and this goes for everybody here, if you missed any part of the stream, you can go over to this link here, subscribe to that live stream archive, and the stream in its entirety will be available over there once it's processed. So it'll release probably like, I don't know, like 12 hours from now or so, you know? And then you can see it all, because there's a lot to go over. And since you're late, well, that's how it goes, right? Imagine, I imagine like a world where there's some streamers who just go, anytime somebody comes in, I'm going to tell you too, but then you're saying it over and over and over. And plus, if I said it better the first time, you're just getting a reduced version anyways. And there's a lot of goodness, a lot of ranting. So you definitely want to go and get the full, you don't want the diluted stuff. You want the full juice, son. You want the full juice. Google, no problem, buddy. No problem. We're getting closer. Pretty soon that we're gonna have. Oh, that's right. Never mind. The what am I trying to say here? Let's take a second. Have a sip of root beer. Whoop. All right. There we go. So, the archive channel is getting close to full entry into the YouTube Partner Program, but it's now already partially part of the program. So, starting today, it officially has launched channel memberships over there. I know there was some people who were asking when that was going to be happening, and today's the day. So, feel free whenever you want to become a member of the live stream archive for those of you who asked me about it. Rootfish, that's how Hasbro looks at it, I'm sure, buddy. Darkstar, have a good one. Yeah, McGraw, yeah, they just keep cranking the numbers and putting like a billion more cards in each set. So that there's like 17 versions of Elish Norn. You can get 18 different Elish Norns and all these different booster funds and this variation, but this one looks different if you slightly tilt it. This one, if you get a little bit of water on the back of it, it smells like a peach. Thanks, Juglum. Appreciate the congrats, buddy. Appreciate it. So yeah, Assassin's Creed is it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. They're gonna have put some money reprints in there to try and juice sales if there's any left at that point to put in. Yeah, Logan, you know what? When you add in the oil slick versions and stuff, it does border on 20, doesn't it? Broccoli, you don't understand why they would reduce cards by this much? The overhead for printing cards is nothing because they can go, look, they can go to the shareholders. We reduce the cost of production of this product by 24%. Every dollar they can skis. Desolate Herd Beyond boosters contain no meat. The only meat in them is cut from your body. Wizards expects its pound of flesh, and you will deliver. Do you not like 7-card booster packs, bro? Are you not down with 7-card booster packs? 7-card booster packs. You didn't want the commons, and then after a while to go, you didn't want the uncommons. You can get packs that either have a rare or a mythic. Build your deck with those. Hey guys, we were wondering, why does nobody play standard anymore? We want $50 a pack. There's 1 card a pack. There's 700 rares per set. And only 400 of the rares are unplayable. What's the problem? What's the problem? So wild, man. Never in a million years did I think that Magic would end up having such a hard time, specifically because Hasbro was just collapsing like a dying star, and like the toy market is just dying in like all kinds of ways, and Hasbro doesn't know what to do, so all they got is Wizards. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not a fun scenario. I will fully admit that sometimes I'm envious of the people who just play Magic and don't pay attention to anything that's going on with the game at all. Like I just play it. I don't know what new sets they're developing. Don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to the prices really. I just play with what I got. Maybe grab a little bit here or there, a booster pack, one or two, whatever. Like, it's got to be nice just not being concerned about, like, they're not worried about the game going away. If it did, they wouldn't even be fussed, right? Nathan, what's up, buddy? How's the battle going? It's going all right. It's going all right. How you doing? Can't wait for Secret Layers to have more cards than regular packs. Oh, it hurts because it's true, man. That's probably what's going to happen, too. See, that's the kind of outlandish shit that I can't even conceive of, right? At all. Just play Pauper and Pauper Commander. Good news. Any valuable common will automatically be upshifted to rare via Ristic Studies so that you too can have to overpay as even Pauper becomes an expensive format. No format is safe from Wizards of the Coast. And they are dry humping Commander every day, all day, right? Hey, it's Fallout coming at you with Commander decks, because of course it is. That's what it's going to be. Buy these Commander decks. Get these Commander decks ready to go to play. It's the format that everybody plays right out. No, it's not. No, it's not. People don't jump into Magic in 4-player. Let's all ask each other if it's okay to hug each other with our decks. Are you playing a 4? Well, I'm playing a 7. You're not playing a 7, Becky, you stupid bitch. You got infinite combos in there. It's a 9. Oh, well, fuck you. I'm unhappy with you because last week you ate half my sandwich. Fuck all of you, shut the fuck up. I just want to play a game of cards, man. This is to fucking help me deal with the bullshit in life and my stress. Now I gotta be stressed out with your stupid table bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Magic with more than 2 players sucks dicks. That's the reality of it. So Wizards going, that's what Magic is actually. Even the boy pre-release kits have to have legendaries in them so you can have them for Commander. Fuck you. Fuck you! Give me some like... Stop. Just fucking stop. Nathan working from home today. Nice. That's always fun, buddy. I mean, not like fun, but funner than being at work. Broccoli, you think Commander players would be happier to play cooperative instead of a PvP game? I like cooperative games. I'm down for that. I just find Commander to be fucking tedious. It's like, do you want to play a game of Magic where instead of it being based on the cards you draw and the choices you make, it's based on the random whims of dipshits? Random whims of dipshits, please. Yeah, sign me up for that. And then people are invariably like, Commander's awesome, bro. You just have to have 3 lifelong friends that you always play with and get together and get really messed up, and then it's amazing. Anything's amazing under those conditions, asshole. You could all be sitting around smacking your dicks into the dirt and you'd still be having a good time. So fuck off with that. It ain't that doesn't make Commander good. Anything is good when you're with a group of fucking good friends, dickhead. So that's not an argument for Commander being good. It's not. You could all massage each other's fucking prostates and it would be a good time. So, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Like, I've tried it. People talk about Commander and they're like, it's so good. Is it? Is it though? Because whenever I talk about shitty, but you just gotta find, like, fuck you, man. Where are these people? Like, I gotta force my, yeah, guy, you know we normally play other Magic, but I'm getting a Commander now, so you gotta play this 4-player bullshit that doesn't feel like the thing we normally play so we can fucking belong with the others, with what Magic's become. Because I'm the fucking outsider now. Just one-on-one. Just, no. I don't want to have a weird 3-way where nobody even knows whose hole's getting what. Like, forget it. Backend says, do you want to get fucked over because 2 out of 4 players suck at power evaluation? Commander's the format for you. Yeah, to this day, I'm still triggered by games from years ago where I'm yelling at my friend going, listen, you fucking idiot! I have 9 lands on the board and a Basalt Monolith. All this can do is produce 3 mana. I don't have any fucking combos that use this thing, so it's 3 mana. There's nothing in my deck that costs more than 6 mana. I don't need this. He's got a Magistrate's fucking Scepter out, and he's about to start taking a bunch of extra turns. You can't use your Artifact Destruction to destroy my 10th through 12th mana when it's right there on the table. Like, not only, you don't even have to read the cards. I'm telling you what the cards do. Nah, man, I think you're pretty good at this game, and I think you got a plan. I fucking don't. I can't. Fuck you, man. I don't want to play this stupid tricksy hobbit bullshit. I got nothing in my pockets but disdain for your bullshit. I can't fucking even. And then Cocknobber over there starts going all Magistrate Scepter. And look at how I won. Yeah, because I had to deal with dipshit Dandy Doodle over here who's fucking my butt for no reason while you're over there building a doomsday machine. I'm sitting over here eating a fucking cheese sandwich. You're putting together a shotgun. And he goes, get the guy with the sandwich. Like, fuck you, dude. So, yeah. I just want to play Magic one-on-one, man. I just want to play one-on-one, bro. That's it. I ain't telling other people not to play Commander. I don't care, but I fucking hate it. Like, one-on-one Commander, probably fine. But I hate multiplayer Magic. It sucks. It sucks. Fisher, don't even try and compare your Prototype Portal, Massacre Worm, and a Basilisk Caller and going, the guy didn't know which one to get rid of. At least the fucking Basilisk, do you not see the fucking difference between our scenarios? Hey man, do you know that this guy misevaluated things? I had a more powerful artifact and he chose to destroy a powerful artifact. I'm telling a story where this guy had something amazing and I had something useless. Come on. Did you know this guy's evaluation was not top notch? It's not the same thing, man. That ain't the same. One of these things is not like the other. No. What up, Thompson? Bradford, you're changing your name to Cindy Zoodle. Jesse, you have to go to different LGSs to enjoy Commander. Your main one is a bunch of crybabies. They nerfed the format, and the other one is more competitive. Well, damn, man, you got a fucking Goldilocks situation on your hands, don't you? These guys are all like, we play weak stuff. These guys' stuff is too strong. Where are the men for me who are just right, right? Where are the magical men for me who are just right? Where are my medium level men? Am I right? I like my men like I like my steak. Medium well, motherfucker. Let me see that pink. Wait a minute. Nope. 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 No. That's right. That's right, Joseph Penny. That's right, JC Penny. Their assessment is wham. And it's yeah, bro. It's so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. Pots, yep. It's already been announced. The Assassin's Creed 7-card boosters coming to a rip-off near you. Are you bored of Markdown Manor where the economy's crashing and stores are sending it all back and everything's a nightmare? I have like a page of news to cover, man. Wizards is lucky it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, because otherwise I'd be giving them another from the top ropes tomorrow. So, man, this Assassin's Creed stuff, something else. Something else. It's funny how, like, they were so sure that Aftermath was going to do well. Oh, it's going to be great, man. And then they went and they sold it. And it went so badly that when they did the poll, like where people were rating sets. Hey, which ones do you like the best? Which ones do you like the least? They didn't even put Aftermath on there. And then when it's like, why didn't you ask about Aftermath? It's like, we know everyone hated Aftermath. Wasn't Lord of the Rings in Standard? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. But you can be forgiven for not knowing where anything goes because Wizards has just made it that way, bro. They've stapled so many random cards into everything with different symbols and different names and go, check it out. We've got these extra cards that we put in sets, but you can only get them in these specific boosters, but they're considered commander cards in this set, but these ones are considered standard cards. All of it. It's ridiculous. Common, you're super concerned for the Final Fantasy set? Well, if the Final Fantasy set is going to be these kind of boosters, then yeah, you absolutely should be. The question is, are they? And the answer is probably not. The answer is probably Final Fantasy is the major set and gets play boosters, a bigger set. Assassin's Creed's only going to be 100 cards because guess what? Assassin's Creed's not that deep a mine to go into. I liked Assassin's Creed games at first until they got really crappy and buggy, and then I just said, forget it, man. I'm not buying your garbage. Too bad you screwed this up. So long! And stopped caring about that stuff. But what do you... Wow, hey, can I get an Enzo card? And can I get a jumping off a tower card? And maybe a stupid future Apple dumb nonsense crap? You got some of that too? You got any other dumb nonsense from Assassin's Creed? Who cares? Games about leaping and off of buildings and poking. Woo! Whatever. Gets old fast. So how much can you even build a set on that, right? Ugh. I need like one of those Sunshine of the Spotless Mind machines, guys. So I can just erase like all of the history that I have of playing Magic. And I can just be like somebody walking in now and being, hey, okay, I like this. I'll play some of this. And then I would never know. I wish to be a sweet summer child. Not living in a world where you got sets where they're like, check it out, here's a magical artifact. It's a rope. Why is this rope a magical artifact? Because it's a clue set. Shut the fuck up. That's why. Okay? Okay, asshole? It's a dirty old shitty rope. Fuck you. You don't deserve respect. You don't deserve worthwhile cards. You deserve to overpay and shut your fucking mouth. Alright? Because we got shareholders to pay and you don't mean shit. You're not a customer. You're a fucking obstacle between us and your money. Colin, oh, yeah, I wish saying it was true. Broccoli says, you never buy into it today. Sunk cost is the only thing us old men have in common. It hurts because it's true. Casual back, listen, you can't even fucking prefer the candlestick because guess what? It's not a fucking candlestick. It's just like a fucking candlestick holder, right? I'm pretty sure I probably got one in here, man. It's not even the candle. It's just a candle holder. Oh, yeah, there you go. Woo! Check out the lead pipe. It's a very magical card. It feels super magical. So good. So good. I feel like I got one of those candlestick holders. Maybe it's in my online draft. All right, never mind. Never mind. A candlestick is a candle holder? No, a candlestick goes in the fucking candle holder. The candlestick is the candle. Colonel Mustard is your commander. See, you make a joke, but don't you know that they made Commander Mustard? So, joke's on you. Haha, you think it's a meme? It's real. It's real. That's what happened to me. I remember when Kaladesh came out. And I was like, this is stupid. Helicopters and cars and magic? That's dumb. And then I started making jokes about Gandalf riding a tank. And then Wizards made that a reality. They put Gandalf in as a creature card. They put tanks in Magic that can be driven by Gandalf. And so, like, we're living... I'm probably in a coma, and this is just some kind of hellish nightmare. Raven, you never looked at the set? Oh, well, there you go. Commander Mustard. They were just like, we're doing the clue thing, and man, are we going to nail the clue flavor. Oh, well, whatever. Clearly, they're just changing the game more and more to the point where I'm just fucking old man yelling on the lawn. Jesse, you dare me to burn that box of mana cards? Okay, I dare you to give me $700. See how that works? Dares are fun. Where's my $700? It's a good dare. Hey, I dare you to do this thing that I would like, but probably negatively impacts you. No, that's cool. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna tap Rick Grimes and Gandalf to crew my Airbus. I can't anymore, man. This is it. This is I'm going to spend the rest of my days now. Just sitting in my bird mask, not thinking about Magic. Drungle, your student has the same mask, and his English name in class is Pigeon. He wears the mask to school. Oh, man. Yeah, the set's terrible. Markov Manors is terrible. Assassin's Creed's gonna be terrible. Thunder Junction's gonna be stupid garbage. The Death Race set's gonna be awful. Bloomborough, I'm sure they'll find a way to make it suck too. Like, I'm hopeful for Bloomborough, but I just feel like they're just gonna be like, ah, we made it suck anyways. What happened, man? What happened? It's just all this unpredictable insanity. How do you decide to do a clue set? Like, where do you come up with that? Is Modern Horizons 3 going to be Magic's 100th set? That's a good question. I don't know. But I do know that it's going to power creep Modern, because that's what it's built to do, right? It has to. That's the whole point. Juglum, give the Death Race a chance. It might be cool. I can't. Sorry, dude. I can't. Like, when they made Kaladesh and they put helicopters into Magic, I'm like, that's really stupid. They put Fleet Wheel Cruiser into Magic, which is a car that has these big, thin wheel rim things, and it drives in grooves, like fucking tracks, like a streetcar or something. So when my brain, I like to imagine the actual magic behind the cards and stuff. It's part of what I enjoy, the flavor of the cards. So when I imagine this, I'm like, wow, I'm a planeswalker. I'm on some far-flung plane in a forest or something like that. Oh, I ran into another planeswalker. We're getting into an epic battle. Oh no, he's summoning up demons and dragons. Hold on, I'm gonna summon up my car. Beep beep. It's animated for the first turn. It's full of Aether electricity energy. Okay, and so do I carve furrow? Does the magic of the car carve a perfect furrowed path towards my enemy that it drives towards? And I can put guys in a coupe sedan? And so, no, that's fucking stupid. That's really dumb. Also, I can have my car drive a car. Get in the car, tap it, it can drive another car. Great. Awesome. Fantastic. I'd love, like, fax machines and cell phones in Magic too. The more modern we can make it, the better. The less Magic the Gathering we can have, and the more everyday, mundane Earth. Like, I would love an Office-based set, and not like one based on the Office show. I mean one where they have like a pencil holder, a stapler, filing cabinets with special alternate forms that you can fill out, like the form version booster fun cards, right? Like 8-hour punch clock, all that stuff. That's what I would love from Magic the Gathering. So of course, when I think about going to a fucking monster truck rally, which is something I do in my off time, by the way, I do go to monster truck rallies. So having something that I'm such a huge fan of and really wanting Magic the Gathering to be full of modern stuff, I absolutely adore the idea of monster trucks driving through portals and stuff, because that's what Magical Worlds would have, right? It makes perfect sense. Monster trucks make perfect sense. So of course I'm going to give the Death Race a good chance, because it's like, how could it not feel like Magic the Gathering, right? A bunch of dudes with like greased back hair and like rolled up sleeves with booster packs, rolled up sleeves with booster packs rolled up in their sleeves, right? And like their ladies on their arms, right? Just, okay, here we go. So it's like we can get Fast and Furious crossover or something too, or or maybe like the real Bigfoot truck Bigfoot, and we can get that crossover, because like that, like I love that about Swords and Sorcery Worlds. Beep beep, get the fuck out of the way of my Jeep. And then Urza went over to his fucking iPod and he plugged it in and was like, yo, play fucking Skeet Skeet Earthquake by fucking Tempest Boy. Oh, and the Riz flowed. Okay. All right. Like, what's even the fucking point? What's even the fucking point? Like, why? Why anything? Why even have a flavor? Why even have anything be anything? I think Game of Thrones should be Hello Kitty. Fuck it. Why not? I think Game of Thrones should be Hello Kitty. I think cheese should be shoes. It's fucking stupid, and I hate it. I don't fucking care. I don't need to see it to know I fucking hate it. Death Race is stupid. You know how I know? Because it's a fucking death race with cars in fucking Magic the Gathering. You want to be that asshole who goes to play fucking Dungeons and Dragons? Hey guys, I know this world has horses and like magic and stuff, but like, I really, really want the new Ford like 2018 SUV. And so that's what my guy has. And gasoline there's gas stations in this D&D campaign now, because that's what my character needs. Fuck you. No. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Come on, guys. Get into my SUV. We're going to drive down the paved roads that now exist, because there wouldn't be. Well, we can't have these kind of vehicles if they don't have paved roads. And of course, there's gas stations and rest stops. And no, there's no goblins, man. This is civilization. It's all been paved over and stuff. So, you could go and fill out your fucking tax forms and shit. Yeah, have a good old adventure down getting your health card renewed. Like, I don't know if anybody spread the memo, but Magic the Gathering is fucking escapism, where we pretend to be wizards and try and blow each other up and shit. And like, I don't give a fuck about no real world, modern ass bullshit in my fucking fantasy worlds. I don't want it. I don't want it. Death Race is stupid. Start with cars. Dumb. Cars racing. Dumber. Cars racing costs multiple planes. Dumbest. Why are they doing it? Because they got artwork kicking around from those planes. Not because it's going to make a good set, not because they specifically dedicated stuff to this stupid death race concept, because they have a bunch of art kicking around and you can eat a dick. That's why. Calling it now. I'm calling it now. The death race set's going to be a bunch of disparate crap, and people go, it works perfectly fine because every single thing ever can just be somebody watching the race because of Omen Pass. So checkmate, motherfucker. Flawless lore. Eat it. Saheeli drives the fucking monster truck back through time and unmakes Urza for being a man. Fuck you. Sure. Why? Who cares? Everything is everything and nothing is nothing. It doesn't matter. You don't need fucking order. You don't need anything to make sense. None of it. None of it, right? Like, for real. I can't wait until we have... Oh, I'm sorry, officer. Sorry that you pulled me over when I was driving through the Omen Pass. I didn't realize my tail light was out. Oh, well, actually, your registration is also... We're going to have to impound your car here, buddy. Sorry. You were going fucking 40 over in an Elven zone? I can't even, man. I fucking can't even. Just a big old fucking skid mark, dude. Vincent, they added tanks. They went, for all of Magic's history, tanks were juggernauts, which were like kind of living tank-like beings. But they decided, nope, we're putting tanks in submarines in Ravnica. So now there's tanks and submarines in Ravnica. Ravnica has fucking submarine technology. Doesn't that feel magical? Ooh, tra-la-la-la-la, let's get in our fucking submarine and go and fucking blow up some other naval, I don't know, aircraft carrier? Like, what the fuck? Oh. Wizards is just, they're out of their minds, bro. They're out of their minds. So yeah, sorry, I can't give a death race a chance. I can't. Because my brain screams. How's it gonna be anything other than suck? Do you know what I mean? What would be good? Whatever you think is good, I'd probably hate. Because it doesn't fucking fit, man. It doesn't fucking fit. I summoned the ancient demon of the abyss. He swallows the souls of your beasts. I summoned Bigfoot. It's driven by a photocopier I animated with magic. So yeah, I get triggered. Brent. Shut up, buddy. Oh, you know what? You know what? I don't know if you heard, but Final Fantasy looks awesome on the Steam Deck, bro. Just so you know. Just so you know. So yeah, man. I just like, I don't know. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. A death race that probably has no stakes and nobody actually dies? Like, what's a death race? Is nobody gonna die? They're gonna be like, beep, beep, you ran over a fungus. You ran over a fungus when you were traveling between worlds. Beep, 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 beep. Helicopters and tanks. Like, we just need, like hot pots and air fryers. Right? Why not? Why not? A television. One white. Activate cable TV till end of turn. Target creature can't attack because it's busy watching Roseanne. Oh, that's a magic tie-in, guys. Because remember, Mark Rosewater wrote on Roseanne. Oh, that's why his sense of humor is so amazing. I remember when I wasn't so fucking bitter and empty and full of hate towards Magic. What the hell, man? I want someone to make it stop. I want someone to make it stop. Make them stop, please, guys. Somebody. I can't fucking take it. I can't fucking take it. I can't. We're going from a stupid Clue world, and then the next is pew pew tumbleweed dumb fuck. Like, for real. Welcome to Dumb Fuck Junction. Colin finally meets up with Oko, but nobody cares because there's no. Who cares? Who cares? Nobody's following Kellen's story to see what happens with Oko. There's no connection there. Oko's gonna be a villain. Oh no, how Kellen's gonna handle it? Is he gonna have to fucking fight his father who doesn't feel like his father at all through this forced bullshit? Oh no! And all the enemies at Thunder Junction who probably don't do anything very evil at all because Wizards won't let anybody do anything really evil anymore at all anyways. So they're all gonna be the naughty boys of Thunder Junction wearing no shirts with their butts hanging out of chaps going, oh, welcome to Tumbleweed Dumbfuck. This town isn't high noon enough for the big of us. Oh, good. Good. I don't hate Magic, guys. If I hated it, I'd leave. Don't you understand? I wish I hated it. Don't you get it? I'd be free. Don't you understand that I'm in a fucking prison here? A prison of love? If I fucking hated it, I'd be gone. I'd be free. I wouldn't care. I'd laugh. I'd be like, ha 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 ha. Burn, bitch. I don't give a fuck. No, I care too much. I don't want to, but I do. But I do. I care too much about a game that is in the hands of fucking people who don't give a shit about it. So, yeah. Maggie! Yeah, actually I did. And you know what? If you want to see the entirety of me really getting into the Assassin's Creed stuff, then make sure that you go and check the stream out over on the archive afterwards. Here's a link for the archive in case you don't already have it. But yeah, it'll be up over there, and you can hear me in detail go over all of that. All of it. I had a lot to say. I had a lot to say. That's right, Green Monkey. That sums it up. What up, Kebby? You need to clap your butt cheeks together 3 times to wake up from the bad dream. Bro, I would fucking ream both of these, like, together. Whoa, they're magnets. Woo! The whole thing, man. I'd jam this straight up my ass if it would fix magic, but it won't. And it'd be a waste of good magnets. Because they would just get dissolved up there, man. I gotta... Oh. Avocado says, naughty boys of Thunder Junction, welcome to Tumbleweed Dumbfuck. This town isn't high noon for the both of us. That's it. That's the set. Tell me I'm fucking wrong, dude. Tell me I'm wrong. Loco, you're hoping to make some money on the Fallout set? I don't know how anybody thinks they can make any money on any Magic products anymore. Wizards makes all the money. You lose the money. That's the new equation. So, the news about 2 big Universe Beyond sets is insane. Yep, every year. Woo! I hope that they fucking come up with more futuristic stuff. I hope they do like a fucking RoboCop crossover. And every card calls people creeps and shoots you in the dick. Yeah, McGraw. Yeah, you know what, bro? I already did think about the Death Ray set and go, there's going to be a card called Skid Mark. The whole set's going to be a fucking skid mark. Ugh. What a fucking travesty, man. What a fucking travesty. The most epic fantasy game in the fucking world. Just darted around like a hooker. Every day, yeah, well, you know what? There's certain people who value Magic 30 for what it is because it was officially made. And while I do not appreciate Wizards being greedy dickheads, I'm not going to fault people for being interested in what they're interested in. So there are particular collectors who want those. I am in the boat of it's totally like, yo, you're endorsing proxies and whatever. Like, they don't feel like real Magic cards to me. But it's not people who like those cards' fault that Wizards of the Coast tried to rob us and were dickheads about it. And when it comes to Magic 30, that is the biggest event. I was actually thinking about that today. It's the biggest event that turned Magic players against each other to the point where they felt justified in yelling at each other and threatening each other and shit over their like. I thought people were being childish about the what's it called? The first one. What was it again? The Walking Dead Secret Lair. I thought people were being childish, going, "Oh, I'd flip the table." It's like, you know what, man? It's one thing to say you don't want to play against it. It's another to get to that level. But the level of this stuff, where people were literally felt justified and like, I think Magic 30 is the worst thing ever. So if you don't agree with that, I'm justified in straight up attacking you. Like, this crazy. Some people who ended up getting some of it had people coming along and yelling at them, going, fuck you have to destroy it, you have to get rid of it, blah, 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 all that shit, which is wild to me. Nobody fucking tried saying that to me when I had the stuff and I did the opening, because it's like, fuck you. I was given this by one of my fucking fans who wanted to help out the game store, and I'm going to enjoy it. Even if it is a terrible product from the perspective of what Wizards did, I'm going to enjoy opening it. So it's, oh, well, maybe I didn't fully enjoy it, but you know what I mean? It's fine to enjoy that shit. You're not the problem just because you like a product that a company that is horrible and greedy made, right? So going after other Magic players just for being interested in a product is unreasonable as far as I'm concerned. Life is short. You want to enjoy it. If there's things that you like, get them. Because I'll tell you right now, if there's something I want in my life and it's going to bring me joy, I'm not going to sit down and go, how is this going to affect everybody else in the world if I buy this product on the market? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a level where it's like, you gotta, I don't know. I don't make my videos going, anybody who sees it, don't buy the product, blah, blah, blah. I give my opinion. You make up your own mind, man. Fuck that, right? I'm not interested in, like, this whole, I don't know, Magic 30 fucking purity test that it became, bro. Wild. Daniel, against each other. Yeah, people who had Magic 30. Let's say you're a game store who got sent it for free. You sell it to somebody else. Now that game store is the person who got it. People who fucking were given the stuff at the event when they went to that Magic Con and Wizards handed them out. Here you go, have the packs. People getting angry at them for opening them and having them and all this stuff. There was the one guy who had a small channel who got some of the stuff. And you could tell he was being fucking bullied by the viewers, man. They were coming in and yelling at him. And you could hear how uncomfortable he was in his video. It's wild, bro. Imagine having a channel with almost nobody. And then fucking 100,000 people show up and they start screaming at you to destroy the cards. And so he destroys some of the cards, I guess, or maybe not some of them because he had some of the more valuable ones and he didn't want to destroy those or whatever. But people started yelling at him until he destroyed everything. And it's like, what is this? Calm the fuck down. Back it the fuck up. Like, there's a level where it just turns into a rancid mob and it's not okay anymore. And that's what happened. That's what happened. People bitching at Wizards, yeah, they deserved it all day, every day. But there was a lot of scattershot that hit outside of that that was absolutely fucking undeserved. It was gross. And I'm one of the fucking people who was the biggest voices against Magic 30, right? So there's a way to do things and there's a way to not do things. And screaming at the people who are buying the product ain't the way to do things. But I understand how you get to that mentality because I've been there in the past. I think I was saying something similar back in like 2018 or something with the master sets, blaming people who were buying it. And in one way you can go, yeah, well, Wizards, fucking, if everybody didn't buy it, we would show. That's not going to happen. People can make individual decisions on whatever. The company making the crap product is the problem, not the people who are just trying to find some joy in their life and got taken advantage of, you know? Entitled insanity. Exactly. That's right. That's right, Daniel. Millmaster, yup, that's totally, don't squander your life being angry at things your anger has no chance of changing. He's right. I'd like to announce the official closing of the Magic Historian channel because I got nothing left, right? He's right. All I have left is anger, and there's no point in being angry. So, it's been a good run. I don't know. I'm going to review butt plugs or, I don't know, maybe scuba gear or something. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I'm going to head on out of here. If you don't see me tomorrow, it's because I'm done being the Magic Historian. So, bye.